35 years old and above. And of course, pap smear kapag ang babae po ay 35 years old and above or as required. So ito po ay free, hindi po ito kinukonsider na claim. Alright? Ito po ay pwede natin ma-avail after 1 year na nagbabayad tayo. And of course, we do have the dental benefits. This is the, pwede po tayo magpa-unlimited dental checkup, unlimited simple tooth extraction, mga simpleng pabunot, okay, once a year palinis, re-cementation of jacket, crowns, inlays, onlays, and minor adjustment of dentures or postizo. And the dental benefits po, yan din ay magagamit natin after 1 year na nakapagbayad na tayo. Alright, so the third one is the basic health benefits. This is the accredited physician fee, specialist fee, surgeon's fee, the operating room, hospital intensive care. Alright, and sa plan po na ito, meron tayong member's choice of room and board up to 800 per day. So pwede kang mamili ng room mo na nagko-cost ng 800 per day. Of course, kung ang piliin mo mas mataas sa 800 per day, we are going to shoulder yung sobra. Alright? So ito na po ang hospitalization coverage natin. So this is the yearly hospital benefit limit of 50,000 per year after full payment of the first year of the total premium. Meaning, sa plan po na ito, meron tayong pangpa-ospital na limit na 50,000 every year. Pero magagamit natin ito after 1 year na nakapagbayad na po tayo. So dapat nakapagbayad ka na ng 1 year. For example, this year, nag-start ka na, and the next year, alright, bigla ka pong nagkasakit, so pwede mo na po magamit yan sa pampa-ospital. Alright? That's why, if you want to get mga healthcare insurance, you should start early, habang wala pa po tayong sakit. Alright? So, that is your yearly hospital limit. So, ito po is 1 to 7 years. 50,000 every year po yan, whether magamit mo or hindi. Okay, so the above provision, 1, 2, and 3 can be availed of after full payment of the first year of the total premium. Okay, so dapat nakapagbayad po muna tayo ng 1 year. Alright, so ito pong 50,000 hanggang 7 years lang ito. On the 8th year, hindi na po 50,000 ang ating limit. So depende na po yan sa ating Kaiser Fund. Okay, once again, okay, so once again po, ang annual physical exam, dental benefits, okay, the basic health benefits, itong yearly hospital limit natin na 50,000 ay magagamit natin after 1 year. Well, there is a good news po para sa ating mga kababayan na OFW. Alright, sa mga OFW, kapag po kayo ay member na at kahit 2 months pa lang kayo nagbabayad, basta approve na ang iyong policy. Kapag po kayo ay nagbakasyon sa Pilipinas, alright, kahit hindi pa kayo nakapagbayad ng 1 year, pwede nyo na po magamit ang annual physical exam and dental benefits. So itong dalawang ito, pwede na magamit. Alright, pwede po kayo magpa-APE and yung dental benefits natin. Okay, so bakit may consideration po sa ating mga OFW? Dahil po ang ating mga OFW ay umuwi sa Pilipinas minsan lang, di ba? Sometimes once a year. So they have this consideration. Okay, but of course, for sa mga Filipinos po na nagre-reside or nakatira dito sa Pilipinas, after 1 year talaga siya magagamit. Alright, so let's go to the life insurance or the term life coverage. Okay, so ito po ay the term life accumulation until the 20th year, and meron tayong A, B, and D, or the accidental death and dismemberment from accumulation until the 20th year. So hanggang kailan po ang coverage natin ito? Alright, covered po tayo nito ng 20 years. Okay, for example, you started at the age of 41. Okay, so ito po 41 years old ka nag-start in this sample. Sample natin to. And then, ang 20 years mo is hanggang 61. So meaning, from 41 years old to 61 years old, covered po kayo ng term life. Okay, so you are covered for 20 years or until age of 75. Siyempre, pagkatapos po ng ika-20th year, you have a chance or you have a choice to extend your coverage. Okay? So, sino ba ang nakakagamit ng term life? Sino ba ang magbe-benefit nito? Okay? The purpose of life insurance po is to protect your family in case tayo ay biglang kunin ni Lord sa hindi nating inaasahang panahon. Alright? So, magkano naman po ang marireceive ng aking family? 'Di ba? So, that is one of the frequent question. Okay, dito sa plan na ito, we have the long-term care benefit na 60,000 and the long-term care bonus na 210,000. So, ang marireceive po ng iyong beneficiary in case kunin tayo ni Lord, alright, sa panahon na ito, from 41 to 61, is 270,000 pesos. Okay? So, yan ang marireceive niya. Kapag po ang dahilan ng ating pagkamatay ay natural death. Alright? Kapag naman po ang dahilan ng ating pagkamatay ay aksidente, na-aksidente tayo, and hindi inaasahan tayo ay namatay, ang marireceive po ng iyong beneficiary is times 2. So, it will be around 540,000. Okay? So, aside from this insurance amount, na marireceive po ng iyong beneficiary, ang iyong kaiser plan, itong kaiser plan mo na to, ay matatransfer pa po sa iyong beneficiary. Okay? Meaning magkakaroon siya ng sarili niyang kaiser healthcare. Okay? So, syempre, dito po sa age bracket, no, nagkakaiba tayo. So, yung mga nagpagawa ng quotation, alright, tignan nyo na lang po kung anong age kayo, then dagdagan nyo ng 20 years, yan po ang coverage ng inyong term life insurance. Okay? So, ganun po. And let's go sa ating A, B, and D. This is the accidental death and dismemberment. Should the member suffer directly and independently of all other causes, any bodily injury affected solely through external, violent, and accidental mean occurring prior to the member's 75th birthday and prior to the entitlement to the long-term care benefit, which result in any of the specified losses within 180 days after the accident causing the injury. The insurance company will pay the following. So ito naman pong A, B, and D is yung na-aksidente tayo pero hindi tayo namatay. Kaya lang, we lost some of our body parts. Diba? Nawalan tayo ng mga ibang parte ng ating katawan. Like for example, loss of both hands. Yan. Loss of both feet. Loss of one hand and nabulag ang isang mata. The loss of one foot and nabulag ang isang mata. Yan, nabulag ang parehong mata. The loss of one hand and one foot. So, ang claim po natin sa Kaiser is 100% kapag nangyari po ito sa atin. Okay? So, this is the Family Assistance Service. This is one of the most frequently asked question. Meron po bang benefit ang aking family? Ano po ba ang pwede nilang makuha? Alright, so Kaiser is giving a family assistance service pero hindi po ito yung full benefits na dapat para sa'yo. Alright, so the policy should be in active status and plan should have completed at least 1 year. So dapat po nakapagbayad tayo ng 1 year and active ang iyong Kaiser plan. Alright, nominated patient must be an immediate family member of the policy holder or within the first degree of consanguinity. So, dapat po yung iyong beneficiary is nakalista po sa iyong Kaiser online form. Or, dapat siya ay yung first degree sa family. Like, your mother, your sister, your kapatid, diba? Of course, kasama dyan ang anak. And then, yung asawa. Policyholder agrees to avail only of the services of Kaiser's accredited doctors and affiliated network hospitals. Siyempre, kung dadalhin niyo po ang inyong family member, syempre sa accredited hospitals natin. And assistance to be provided by Kaiser shall only be to the extent of the allowable benefits due to the member under his policy. So dapat po, ang pwede lang talagang makapag-avail ng allowable benefits is yung pwede sa policy mo. Alright? Prior to discharge of the nominated patient, payment should have been settled. So, tignan nyo to ha. Prior to discharge of the nominated patient, payment should have been settled. Actually po, ang binibigay ni Kaiser mostly sa ating family assistance service is yung, di ba, sa Pilipinas, this is for example, no? Sa Pilipinas, kapag i-admit ka sa ospital, di ba dapat may deposit? Alright? So kapag walang deposit, minsan hindi ina-admit. Kung maghanap ka ulit ng another hospital na tatanggap sa'yo. But for example, si family member mo, sabihin natin si kapatid mo na ospital, wala siyang healthcare, pero ikaw may healthcare, may Kaiser ka. Then pwede mo po ipagamit yung card mo para po siya ay ma-admit. Alright? So hindi na po yan hihingi ng deposit. So the first thing that you should do is doon sa hospital, sasabihin mo po agad na gagamitin mo yung Kaiser card mo for the family assistance. And itatawag po kasi nila yan sa Kaiser to confirm if kumbaga eligible yung gagamit. Kasi for example, no, sa ating plans, meron po yung mga premium, the lowest premium by age. So kung hindi siya eligible dun sa age, okay? For example, ang kinuha mong plan is yung pang 10 to 40 years old lang. Pero yung sa family mo pala nagagamit ng service is ang lowest plan niya dapat pala is nasa K75 na. Hindi niya po yun magagamit. Alright? Depende po yan kasi sa age. Di ba may age bracketing tayo? So the Kaiser's approval to avail of such assistance must be first obtained by the member and the issuance of LOA will then be given. Alright? So kaya nga po, kailangan yan, may approval pa rin ni Kaiser. But of course, di ba, yung minention ko kanina, so ang family service natin, yung assistance is for the admission. But of course, if you are going, paglalabas na po yan sa hospital, you are going out, kailangan na po isettle yung bayarin. Alright, so please note that this assistance is an accommodation and not considered a benefit of the plan. Hence, approval and denial on the ailment solely depends on Kaiser management evaluation. Alright, so let's go to the phase 2. This is the extended period. Okay? Di ba si Kaiser, 7 years lang po siya binabayaran. Alright, so after 7 years, ano na po ba ang mangyayari sa mga binayad natin kay Kaiser? Saan na ba yun napupunta? Alright, so this is on the 8th to the 20th year. Okay. The Kaiser Funds allocation. At least 51% of payments made by plan holders automatically goes to a trust fund as required by government. All right? Kaiser cannot touch this trust fund. It is reserved for the future claims by the plan holders. So ito po, required po ng gobyerno na hindi pwedeng galawin ni Kaiser ang 51% ng mga binayad natin. Okay? So this goes to the trust fund. Okay? Para dahil nga sa future may mga claims tayo. Para sure na maibibigay nila ang claims natin in the future. So Kaiser trust funds are managed by 2 international banks. The ING Bank sa Netherlands and the Deutsche Bank sa Germany. Alright? So ano ba mangyayari sa other? Diba yung 49%? The 49% goes to investment. Okay? Portion of which is managed by Soldibo funds. So dito na po pumapasok yung investment on the 8th to the 20th year. Alright? So yung 49% na yan po ay minamanage siya ng Soldibo funds. So ano ang Soldibo funds? Soldibo funds is a mutual fund company. This is one of the safest investments sa Pilipinas po. Yan po ang tinatawag na indirect investing sa stock market. Alright? So this is legal and ayan po, saan ba nilalagay ng mutual fund company or ni Soldibo funds ang ating mga binayad? Yan po ay sa malalaking company sa Pilipinas like Jollibee, Ayala, BDO, SM, and etc. Okay, so dyan po nakalagay ang ating mga binayad. Okay, so I'm going to discuss to you, yan, itong extended period natin from the 8th to the 20th year. So remember, no, nag-start itong plan na ito from 41 years old. So ang ika-20th year niya is 61 years old. So ito. Alright. So on the 8th year, Okay. On the 8th year po, itong K60 plan, meron po tayong face amount value for the long-term care benefit na 60,000. Itong 60,000 on the 8th year, okay, may guaranteed po ito starting sa 8th year, no, this is every year, may guaranteed ito na 10% yearly interest o per annum. Okay, so this will be 6,000 compounding interest. Meaning, pag compounding po, this is interest na nag-i-interest. So, from 8th to the 20th year, okay, the accumulated health benefits, okay, nito is around 161,850. And of course, syempre, marami pa tayong mga health benefits na hindi nagagamit. Diba? Kung hindi tayo na hospital. So, the yearly health bonus, accumulated health bonus, ayan. Ito po ay pre-calculated na ni Kaiser. Okay? So, yung mga naka-invest natin na mga other benefits na hindi natin nagagamit. So, it will be around, the projected value will be around 267,851. And then, yun nga, the long-term care benefit, so itong face amount value natin na 60,000 is makukuha pa rin natin yan upon maturity. And then, makikita nyo itong long-term care bonus. So, ano naman ito? Okay? Upon maturity, if no claim during saving period. So, ito pong 200,000, alright? Kapag po sa loob ng 1 hanggang 7 taon, wala po kayong claim. Meaning, hindi ka na ospital, hindi ka na admit sa ospital. Siyempre, wala kang claim. Guaranteed po na ibabalik ni Kaiser ang almost 85% ng binayad natin, which is the 210,000 pesos para sa plan na ito. Diba? If you are going to calculate, no, if i-analyze ninyo, napakamura po ng binayad natin kay Kaiser kung wala tayong claim sa 1 to 7 years, di ba? Almost 15% kasi ibabalik niya sa atin ang 85%. So, yung 15% na yon, covered ka ng healthcare, covered ka ng insurance, and of course, tumubo pa yung pera mo sa investment side. Kaya nga po kami ng mga financial consultant, we really do advise, no, that getting your healthcare right now, na malakas ka pa, wala ka pang sakit, diba? So, dapat nag-i-start na po tayong kumuha ng mga ganitong products. Kasi, imagine niyo if Kaiser is going to give back the 85%, so parang napakamura lang ng ibinayad natin sa kanila. Diba? And then, kailan po ba magmamature ang iyong Kaiser plan? Okay? After 20 years. Okay? So, yung mga quotation po na pinagawa ninyo, diba? Depende yan sa age. Kung ilan po ang taon ninyo ngayon nang ginawa yung quotation, if you started right now, then dagdagan nyo lang po yan ng 20 years. So, doon nyo po makikita kung ilang taon na kayo magmamature ang inyong plan. So, magkano ang maturity value ng plan na ito? Alright? So, it will be 699,701. So, kapag nag-mature po ang plan nyo, this is good as cash. Kaya maganda din po talaga ang ating Kaiser dahil pwede siya maging retirement fund. Ayan. Kung ayaw mo na, you can withdraw this money. Okay? So, the long-term care period, this is the 21st year and onwards. Okay? So, ayan. Ito po yung calculation natin kanina, no? Your maturity value. Ano po ba ang pwede mong gawin? Ano ba ang choice mo kapag nag-mature na ang plan nyo? So once again, tignan nyo po yung age nyo, no? Dagdagan nyo lang ng another 20 years. Doon nyo po malalaman kung ilang taon ka, ilang taon magmamature ang Kaiser plan mo. Alright? So may choice ka. Your options, continued health benefits with term life insurance. Ito pong 699,000, pwede niyo pong itong iwanan lang kay Kaiser. Kung sa tingin niyo na ang Kaiser is for your healthcare needs, pwede niyo pong iwanan lang yan. Siyempre, continuous po ang pag-generate ng interest nito. Okay? So, of course, continue pa rin po ang ating healthcare benefits hanggang may pondo tayo. And then, pati po ang ating term life. So, choice mo yan after the maturity. Your second choice, the continued health benefits with yearly increment, annual withdrawal of the yearly increment earned. So, pwede mo pong iwanan lang yan kay Kaiser at wini-withdraw mo lang yung interest every year. Okay? Number 3 is the partial withdrawal up to 50% of the total health benefits. Okay? So ang gustong sabihin nito, pwede niyo pong kunin ang kalahati, iwanan ang kalahati. So syempre kapag iniwanan niyo ang 50%, continuous pa rin po ang ating health benefits and continuous pa rin ang generation ng interest rate niyan every year. Or kung gusto nyo, the full withdrawal of total health benefits. So kung sa tingin nyo, ayaw nyo na po talaga ng Kaiser, sobrang lakas nyo pa, feeling nyo hindi talaga kayo magkakasakit, pwede nyo na pong kunin lahat to. Alright? So syempre kapag kinuha nyo po yan, wala ka ng Kaiser. So that's why I mentioned earlier na Kaiser, our plan here, no, this is good as a retirement fund. Kasi nga, kapag umabot na tayo for the age of 61, sample, at gusto nyo yan i-withdraw, di ba, may pang-retirement fund ka. Okay? Ayan. So, ito yung kanina, no? Like, for example, you want to withdraw the yearly increment or yung yearly interest. For example lang, no? 10% po ang per annum, umaabot. So, pwede nyo pong kunin yung 69,970 every year. Pero, syempre, this is projected. Hindi po yan guaranteed. Nag-range po yan from 3% to 10%. So, ito po ay sample lang. Okay? Ayan. So, the long-term care period. Ano nga ba? What if, di ba, yung other choice natin na iwanan ko lang yan dyan kay Kaiser, hayaan ko lang yan tumubo, no? So, pag nag-age po kayo ng 65, ito po ang magiging Kaiser fund ninyo, the projected value. So, nasa 1,024,432. So, syempre, kapag nag-age po kayo ng 80, ang inyong Kaiser fund value is nasa 4,279,308. So, syempre, kapag ganyan na po ang ating Kaiser fund, talagang hindi kayo mag-worry, no? Kapag kayo ay ma-hospital. Alright? So, take note of the policyholder. Nag-start siya sa age ng 41. Okay? So, kaya ang maturity niya is 61. So, kayo, na mga nagpagawa ng quotation, check nyo na lang po kung anong age kayo nag-start. Alright? So, the investment growth varies from the time you started your Kaiser plan. Siyempre po, dahil nga, di ba, iba-iba ang age ninyo na mga nagpagawa ng quotation. So, check nyo lang po yung sa after the maturity value, i-check nyo po yung value sa pag-age ng 65 and age 60. Kasi dito po sa ating projected value, kayo magkakaiba. Kasi nga, syempre kung iba-ibang age ninyo is starting from the age 41. Kasi syempre yung iba nagpapakote, no? Nag-started at the age of 45, 46, ganon. So, dito po kayo magkakaiba. Alright? So, syempre, kapag mas maaga ka magsimula, mas malaki ang growth ng pera sa investment side. Of course, ganon naman po talaga. When it comes to investment, time is money or time is gold. Okay? So, napaka-importante po na sa investment side, kung gusto nyo talagang malaki ang growth ng inyong pera, magsimula kayo ng mas maaga. Okay? Ayan. So, let's go to the payment terms. Ayan. Ito po yung kaninang overview natin sa ating quotation. Okay? So, ang monthly payment po nito, alright? So, monthly is the 3,529 pesos. Okay? Kung gusto niyo po every 3 months, 10,235. Kung gusto niyo naman po every 6 months, the semi-annual, 19,058. And of course, ang kinagandahan nito is may free ito na 1 month every year. And the annual is 35,293. Meron naman po ito na free na 2 months every year. And kung gusto niyo po one-time payment, di ba yung spot cash, 225,020. So ito po ay one-time payment. Okay? And meron po tayong policy fee na 500 every year. Okay? So, ayan. Okay, so let's go to the upgrading mode of payment. So ganito po yan. For example, okay, syempre kami po na financial consultant, I would highly advise, no, maganda po talaga mag-annual. Kasi sayang naman ng 2 months na free or the spot cash. Pero if you don't have enough money right now, yan, I would highly suggest you start with monthly. Bakit? Kasi po, kapag nag-start kayo ng monthly and ma-approve na ang plan nyo, ma-enforce ang plan nyo, anytime po na may mangyari sa atin, may claims po ang beneficiary. Diba? So, for example, approve na ang plan nyo and after 2 days, no? Hindi naman natin alam ang mangyayari. Kinuha tayo ni Lord, at least po ang iyong beneficiary ay may marireceive na insurance amount or may claims na agad sila. Alright? Wherein, sa upgrading naman po ng payment, okay? For example, nag-start ka this year ng monthly and next year, sabi mo, kaya mo na mag-annual payment, pwede po kayo mag-upgrade. Okay? So, for example, monthly ngayon, then next year, gusto mo na pong mag-annual, pwede po yon. So, of course, makukuha mo pa rin yung discount. Okay? And then, pero po, once mag-upgrade kayo, hindi na tayo pwede mag-downgrade. Kumbaga, nag-annual payment ka na, hindi ka na po pwede bumalik sa monthly payment. Okay? So sa ating upgrading of mode of payment, meron lang po tayong processing fee na 300 pesos. Okay? Ayan. And meron din tayong tinatawag na grace period. 'Di ba? Syempre, once you started your healthcare plan, meron po yan na due date. Okay? For example, nag-start ka ng January 15, ang due date mo is February 15. Okay? Pero may grace period pa po yan si Kaiser bago maging inactive or mag-lapse ang iyong plan. Alright? So, meron kang another 30 days. Kumbaga, hanggang, di ba, February 15, then meron ka hanggang March 15 to pay for your due date. Ayan, para hindi po mag-lapse ang iyong plan. Okay? Pag nag-lapse kasi po ang iyong plan, meaning inactive. Pag inactive at biglang may nangyari sa atin, wala tayong claims. Alright? Ayan. Siyempre, kapag po dumating ang time na nag-lapse or naging inactive ang iyong plan, meron naman tayong tinatawag na reinstatement. Okay? Pwede niyo po ulit ipa-active ang inyong plan. Okay? So kapag pina-active natin ang ating plan, meron lang yan na bayad na 300. Pero hanggang kailan po pwede ipa-active ang plan? Alright? So Kaiser is giving us 2 years, no? 2 years to reinstate ang ating Kaiser plan. Ayan. So kasi syempre, no, most of the insurance company, meron po yan talagang timeline. Ang iba nga po niyan is 6 months lang or 1 year na po-forfeit na lahat ng binayad. So si Kaiser, hindi niya po agad pino-forfeit ang ating mga bayad. So binibigyan niya tayo ng longer time, 2 taon, para po ipa-active ulit ang ating plan. So that is long enough, no? Bago po ma-forfeit ang ating mga binayad. Alright, so PhilHealth. Your PhilHealth benefit is integrated with Kaiser. So dapat po meron tayong PhilHealth. Of course, most of the insurance companies here in the Philippines, kapag na-hospital ka, di ba, ang una naman talagang tinatanggal sa mga bills natin is PhilHealth. And then, yung remaining po ang babayaran ni Kaiser or any insurance company, ganun po talaga ang process. So, kapag wala tayong PhilHealth, so tayo po ang mag-shoulder doon. So, better get your PhilHealth also. Okay? And then, the healthcare value. So, this is one of the most frequent question also. Marami kasi ang nagtatanong, what if po ayaw ko na ng Kaiser? Gusto ko na siya i-surrender. Okay? So, pwede niyo po i-surrender ang plan nyo. The owner may surrender the contract for its cash value is stated in the schedule of benefits provided the plan is active for at least a year. Meaning, bago po kayo magsusurrender ng plan, dapat po active ang plan nyo for at least 1 year and naka-active status siya. Okay? Pag nag-surrender kayo po ng plan, take note na hindi po lahat ng inyong nabayad ay makukuha natin. Sa lahat po yan ng insurance company. Okay? Ang nakukuha lang natin dyan is very minimal. So, napakaliit. Kaya po ako as a financial consultant, hindi ko po yan ina-advise. We never advise to surrender a plan. Okay? Kasi, hindi mo na nga po makukuha lahat ng binayad mo. Baka mamaya, one day, nakailanganin po talaga natin ang healthcare dahil sa ayaw at sa gusto natin, no, magkakasakit tayo. So, kailangan po talaga ready tayo for our health. Yan, dapat may healthcare tayo. Ayan. So, the transferability of the Kaiser Ultimate Health Builder. So, pwede po ba i-transfer ang Kaiser? For example, ayoko na ng Kaiser. Pwede ko ba ito i-transfer sa iba? Pwede po. Okay? Pero, matatransfer mo lang ito sa iyong beneficiary. Kung sino ang sinulat mo sa Kaiser online form. Okay? Pero hindi mo siya pwede ibenta. But yes, you can transfer this to your beneficiary only. Okay? Ayan. So once po nagustuhan nyo ang Kaiser, you wanted to start your Kaiser and na-approve na ang inyong Kaiser plan, magkakaroon kayo ng sarili nyong online portal sa Kaiser website. So meron po tayong website. Okay? Sa loob po nitong Kaiser portal natin, nandyan po ang inyong policy. Nasa loob po niyan ang inyong temporary health card. Okay? So yun po ang pinapakita natin kapag tayo ay may ospital or may claims. Alright? And then, nandyan din po sa loob ang inyong mga payment history. So, yung mga bayad po ninyo ay naka-record po dyan. Para of course, na-monitor ninyo kung nare-record ang bayad ninyo. Alright? And then, once po matapos kayo magbayad, okay, ng 7 taon, ng 7 years, or even binayaran nyo yan ng earlier, so makaka-receive po kayo ng Certificate of Full Payment. Okay? And of course, your permanent Visa card. Okay, so yan po ang marireceive natin. So, once again, no, Kaiser is one of the best investment na dapat meron tayo. This is a 3-in-1 product. So, napakaganda po ng program ng Kaiser, especially for the preparation of our retirement years. Ayan. So, si Kaiser answers our 3 major financial needs during productive years and retirement years. Ayan. So, si Kaiser po meron ito, no? Healthcare fund beyond age 60. So, napakaganda po ng healthcare because this is the protection for yourself. Diba? Especially kung ikaw po ay breadwinner, no? Sa maraming umaasa sa'yo, dapat po may healthcare talaga tayo para pag nagkasakit tayo, diba? Dahil sila umaasa sa atin, sino aasahan natin? Alright? And covered tayo nito hanggang
kahit ano man ang estado natin sa buhay, we keep working. But we keep forgetting. We seem to forget that health is the real wealth. Kasi you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Ang mas nangangailangan yung mga lalong nahihirapan. Kung kaya naman nilang maghulog ng paunti-unti, basta meron kanya, may protection ka. Kasi baka yung kinikita mo hindi sapat sa pambili ng gamot. Marami nakakasakit, mga anak, di ba? O ikaw mismo. Lalo kung ikaw yung breadwinner, nagtatrabaho ka para sa pamilya mo, tapos bigla ka nagkasakit, paano na yung pamilya mo? At kahit nga anong estado, it's one thing off your list ang aalalahanin. Kahit ako, di ba? So, that's why it's important to have it. Kasama ko ang Kaiser, kahit maputi na ang buhok ko. May Kaiser health card ka na ba? Sharon Cuneta po, para sa Kaiser.